Good morning. Welcome back. All right, we're good. All right, good to go. What's going on, guys? Good to see you all, lovely faces. I guess all your lovely virtual faces, names, whatever the hell this YouTube thing is. But yeah, yesterday was a pretty crazy day if you're trading currencies. Pretty crazy day. Euro, JPY, pound yen. It's good. It's good. Today, got some decent setups. We have a couple news events. ADP non-farm at 8:15 in the morning Eastern. 8:30 in the morning, we have unemployment claims. And then 9:45, we have S&P Global Services PMI. So a few news events to look at this morning. That's why I am looking for earlier entries on most plays. Already sitting in a couple positions right now that I'll go over in a second. But what's going on, Filipina trader? So happy to see you in the chat. Fam bam. After you're done analyzing, assuming you might have already analyzed, let me know what you're looking at today while I go through the market breakdown. And then we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, looking at the DXY, the DXY. Warner, today I'm trading coffee versus dollar, looking for a good long today. What? Is that actually a thing? Is that actually a thing? What? I didn't even know. CFT USD, is that it? What the hell? No, I don't know. Let me know, Warner, what that is, because I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest. Anyways, while I hear back from Warner, let's just hop on an analysis, and I'll take a look at that. So, the Dixie daily still sitting in this range. I actually posted in Discord yesterday an interesting analysis I was looking at for the Dixie versus the yen, because they're typically inverse because they're both safe haven currencies. If you look at the yen on the daily, very interesting, right? We're sitting here at this double top, and we had this nice bearish engulfing with this wick above these highs, looking a little heavy here, like we might start rolling over with the yen. And if that's the case, maybe it's a precursor to a dollar breakout, right? Because that'd be interesting, because the dollar's been accumulating at these 6-year highs right here at the support. And so, I mean, Dixie, I'm not really going to, this range is kind of irrelevant right now. But if we can start getting a move out of this range, maybe the Dixie comes back into play as far as the relationships go, and maybe we'll start having some good, decent moves again and some fundamentals. But right now, we're stuck in this range. So until we break above 105, kind of an irrelevant factor in the markets right now. Rates are more relevant than anything else, because it kind of I guess the relationship that matters right now, and they're still pulling back and weak, so still looking a little heavy. So if the rates start pulling back through 36, or I guess 3.67, and we start rolling back over again, then you're going to see the equities potentially continue higher. But again, we are sitting in this range, and we do have red folder events today, so take that for what it's worth. Speaking of equities, kind of sitting in this just dog shit range. Not really interested at all today in the equities. I mean, if you look at the Dow, it's yesterday's price action here. I mean, we're sitting right inside of it, and there's you have no edge, no clean price action, no levels really to play off of. I mean, it's just, if you're trying to trade in this range, God help you. And you're just trying to force trades, because there's nothing clean about this in here. And I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even consider playing the Dow until, I mean, maybe if it got below this level and we look for a push down. But I mean, this overall range that we've been sitting in for a couple weeks now is just, it needs to move out of here, because it's just not clean and it's tough to trade. I mean, same goes with any equities really. You look at the Nasdaq, yesterday's price action sitting right inside, disgusting. I'd consider playing it below 10,800, for a little scalp down. But again, it's in this nasty 2-week range, same as the ES sitting in this disgusting range. So long story short, I guess short story short, not touching the equities today. They're disgusting. Moving on to commodities. Family said leaning long on GJ, flagging nicely, looking for continuation. Okay. I'll take a look at GJ in a second. I was hoping for shorts, but we'll see. I'm going to take a look at that in a second, though. Gold. I'm already in a gold short right now. That hourly close we just got was very nice. Daily chart. Here's the thing. We broke out of this 1812, 1820 support and resistance, broke through this 1832 resistance, and we just started seeing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 straight green days, straight bullish days here, running into some potential resistance here, which means we could start maybe pulling back. Because if you look at the 4-hour chart, 4-hour had a high yesterday, had a lower high this morning, giving us some wicks in here, and we closed below this support here and the highs of 2 days ago on Tuesday. Closed below and had this nice wick, and now we're pushing down to fill this 4-hour wick. So looking pretty weak and heavy on the 4-hour. 1 hour, same thing. Broke below this support level, came up, found some resistance at VWAP as well, giving us this swing high pattern where you see a lot of this exhaustion. This is where I shorted. I shorted it based off of the 30-minute. 30-minute, you see this bearish candlestick, pretty strong bearish candlestick, close below. Had a push down, retest. After I started seeing a lot of this exhaustion at this resistance, along with VWAP, I shorted right in here at 1849.98 was my entry. So it was like right in here. And I just put a stop above these highs, above VWAP, and I'm looking for at least to move down to 1840 and then potentially lower if we can get some momentum in it. So either way, looking for shorts right now, and I'm in my shorts already because, well, on news event days, it's typically better to get early entries because then it's going to consolidate ahead of as we get closer to the news event. But as far as my play now, I'm considering bringing down my stop a little tighter. I mean, I wouldn't really want to see gold create a higher low and start pushing back up here because then it's going to be just chopping in this range here and it's not too fancy. I don't really fancy it. So I'm liking where I'm sitting and I'll just kind of play it by ear, but I don't want to start seeing gold mess around in here. But I mean, considering that we are finding some potential support from yesterday's price action, so we'll see. But I'm liking the overall move. I mean, 30-minute close bearish, hourly close bearish, so we should be good to go. Pablo, any thoughts on gold here?
No, it was the same thing, bro. When I looked at it, obviously you got in a little earlier than me. It was just screaming sells, and I was looking at this 15-minute chart, and I thought that looked pretty clean. Actually, I wanted to get in some sales earlier too, but I just wasn't fast enough. If we have a little bit of a higher pullback, I might enter around 1848.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1848, and I will have my stops maybe just above VWAP. I wouldn't want to see price to get back in the range.
Agreed. Yeah, I like that. It's a good idea. Yeah, so kind of see, but I agree. If I wasn't in a position right now, that's pretty much what I'd be looking at as well. I was looking for some type of, I mean, if you look at this range here, where these wicks are right here, where this wick is, just where this somewhat of support is from this before this breakdown, that would be an interesting idea for some entries. And as you said, stops above VWAP, this whole area here. So, actually right near that area. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'd be looking at as well. And then hopefully we get that nice roll over here. Um, Oil, I'm in oil sells as well, kind of pulling back a little bit, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna cover this trade there real quick. So, basically, what I was looking at here for oil, two extremely bearish days. So I was expecting some continued bearish momentum in that. Current daily has no lower wick, and started pushing up, retracing some of yesterday's move. And it's right around the 50% of this drop from yesterday. And we're also sitting here at this previous rejection point as well. So hopping down to the lower time frames, the hourly, we have support, or I guess resistance here from yesterday. Didn't quite reach that, but looking at the 30-minute, we were given some decent exhaustion and rejection from these current daily highs. Looking at the support we were given there, we had a nice bearish close below with a wick that could give us some room down. Next 30-minute gave us this wick rejection and closed bearish. So looking for a continuation there. However, the entry I grabbed was off the 5-minute, given the higher time frame bearish continuation. As we had this support here in the 5-minute with all of these rejection wicks to the upside. When we came to below, came back to retest this support, now resistance, we were finding a wall here, right? So I grabbed shorts right in here, stops above that area, because if we came back into this range here, I just wouldn't really go with the I guess the move I was looking for with this rejection and continuation down. So I shorted there, stops above the back in this range, and I'm looking for a move back down to retest this high here and also retest VWAP area. So just kind of sitting in that, chilling, see what happens. Point of control is actually also one of the, I guess, higher volume nodes is sitting right around my entry point as well. So we'll see if that plays out. Getting a little bit of a gold retracement as well in here, I'm seeing. So I'm going to kind of hang tight because I like the fact that this area here has a lot of rejection. It's very heavy here. So if this is an area, if I wasn't already short, I'd consider shorting here. I would consider shorting here, even off of the 15-minute. Looks decent as well in this area. So potential trade idea would be something like this, at least a 2.5 to 1. And if you want to get more out of it, you could at least go down like 3.5, even like a 6 to 1. So like there's a lot of potential in this move here. And the least you would get, in my opinion, is 2.5 to 1 if this works out. So looks decent there for potential sells, but I'm already in sells, so I'm just going to kind of sit tight. Did you grab any entries, Pablo, or are you still kind of sitting tight?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, I didn't know if you were sitting tighter. Nice.
I just had to make sure my risk reward makes sense.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, they look decent. What do you think you're going to target? The 1830s or you?
I'm looking at 1840s, but
yeah,
I think 1830 would make sense.
Yeah, 1840 is definitely the first area to keep an eye on. It's still at least 2.5 to 1. But I think if we can get enough momentum, like this 1830 would be decent. But seeing a potential rejection here on the 15-minute. So, all right. Good morning, Onyx. Good to see you in the chat, brother. Yeah. So let's kind of move on. Oil's kind of retracing here. Beh. Let's move on to pound yen, and let's see what we got going here in pound yen. All right. So, I mean, the longs on GJ are obviously decent, fam. You got that nice run, you got a flag in it for potential continuation. The reason I said I would prefer shorts is because we have a lot better range to the downside. But here, let's kind of jump into it and see what we got going on here. So the longs, you'll probably get a continuation long, most likely, because if you take a look at price action here, we have these lows, lower lows, divergence on the daily RSI here, very strong bullish close above these lows yesterday, and current daily no upper wick, came down to retest these lows here, and we're now getting a little bit of exhaustion there. So could see some decent buying continuation here. You're seeing these lows found to support a lot of exhaustion in here, and a lot of just, I guess, sellers, or I guess buyers are holding the line here. And you're flagging, like you said, fam, to potentially break out back towards these highs of a 161.5. So yeah, buys do look decent. You know, again, on the flip side for sells, if we do break below 150, 159 even, then we have very clean range down to like 157.5. So on the sell side, that's what I'm looking for. On the buy side, what I'd like to see here, I'm not going to trade in this range because I don't really want to anticipate this move, because we could easily move down also. So I'm not going to anticipate this move, but what I'll look for is something like maybe we run the highs, retest, and then run. So I'll look for something like that. If I may not get it because, you know, it may just go. But I feel like I'll get something like this, where we got like this, you know, the run out of this consolidation, a retest, and then we ran, right? So that's going to be something I'm looking for pound yen, is either way, buys or sells. I'll look for maybe something like this. And I'll look for entries around 159.8. Or if we break through here and we just find support at 160, then I'll look at 160. And then I'll look for some type of just continuation. I mean, it's going to be tough because looking at the move down, there's really no clean, I mean, it's just like very choppy on the way down. So we'll kind of see what kind of momentum we have, but keeping an eye on 160.800, keeping an eye on 161, you know, 100. And then again, if you look at the higher time frames, looking at something where, you know, around this exhaustion wick here. So drawing out the zones where I'd look for take profits on pound yen. First area that's probably going to be the most significant is where we saw all of these wicks in here. This 160.800 right in here. So that's probably in the main area that I'll look for. So it'll be something like, I'll look for something like this. It's going to be around 120 pip move, so that's actually very decent range. I'll look for a break up, retest, longs here, and then stop somewhere in this range here. Maybe about 30 pips, somewhere in this range, because I wouldn't want to see it come back in this range. So in that case, it'll be at around a 3.5, 4 to 1 risk to reward, which is a fantastic move. So I'm going to look for pound yen. These are the pound yen plays I'm going to look for. This would be ideal, an ideal scenario. Fam, let me know. I want to know, you know, what's your outlook? If you want to post a chart in Discord, I can pull it up and look at it. Or if you just want to say, like, I'm looking for entries around this price. I want to know, you know, I know you're looking for longs, which is a good eye. Let me know what you're looking for. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Pablo? What are you looking at for pound yen?
Yes, I think I would like shorts better. I feel like this is very clean. I would like to, if I'm shorting, I will be targeting around 158 whole number. I just feel like that's very, very clean to the downside.
Yeah.
But I mean, regardless, it's just, if it's stuck in this consolidation, and once we get out of it, once it's done grabbing all these orders, it could just move to either side.
Right.
So it's gonna be more of a reaction trade, just waiting to see what's gonna happen.
Exactly. I like where we're at because the support we're sitting at right now is the bottom of, you know, where, remember when we had the Bank of Japan monetary policy
Yeah.
change here. It's like the support we're at now, right here, is sitting at the bottom of that move where we saw this double bottom here. So it's a very strong support. So, if we do break that, I think we can get a really good move down to fill this move pretty quick. But with that in mind, we could, a very, very strong bullish move yesterday. So, given the support, could get a decent move up. So, like you said, I'm down for either move. Just going to kind of react to what we get. Sorry for the delay. Here's the link for Coffee's Dollar Broad. I bought it for $159.80. For some reason, you can't. I don't think you can send links. I didn't get it. I don't think you can send links in YouTube chat. I don't know if there's any way around that. So I don't know if you can just like type out what the ticker is or the symbol or whatever. But yeah. Let's filter through a couple other pairs. Got it, thanks. Fam, we got what? Got what? Anyways, I asked you to send me your analysis. Post your chart in the Forex chat room in Discord, and I'll pull it up. I want to look at it. I want to look at what your chart looks like. I want to see what you're looking at. This is my way of analyzing my students. Send your chat or send your chart in the chat, in the Discord chat, fam. Pound USD, ugly range. Not going to trade this range here. Looks very similar to the equities. Pound AUD, seeing some nice bearish continuation the last, I guess, month, maybe half of a month of price action. You saw yesterday take out, maybe bounce around 50% of this move here, and we're now back below this support here. And so ideally what I'd like to see here for pound AUD is some type of retracement, maybe towards 176, 150. Let me look at the lower time frames, around 176, 125. I'd like to see a retracement towards this area and then maybe look for sells, because you're seeing a slope to VWAP. You're seeing that, okay, sellers are taking it over here, and then maybe we could start seeing pick up sells here and look for a continuation down towards like 175, 300 area, and it'll look something like point of control sitting right here above this previous high. So we'll have this stops around 25 pips. Look for a move down here. So about a 3-to-1, still not, that's not bad at all. So the ranges and the risk reward on these currencies right now are not bad. So gonna look for something like that. Let me add an alert. I'm gonna add an alert and pound yen on the breakouts as well. I do not want to miss these.
I'm on gold shorts now.
You got in gold shorts?
Yeah, I just got in like a minute ago.
Oh, nice, awesome. Oh yes, showing a lot of resistance there. I like that. I gotta use the bathroom really bad, but feel free to talk or whatever you want. I'll be right back.
Okay. So he said, feel free to talk, but I can't share my screen right now. So I'm looking at his screen. Let's see. On this retracement to on gold, that's where I just got in. Stops are above VWAP or right around VWAP area. And damn, it really sucks that I can't share my screen. But looking for one, that was the last retest in the 5-minute chart. It's very clear, clean break and retest, and that's what I base my entry off of. EU. Actually, I trade EU a lot, so once he gets back, I can look at that too. But yeah, no. So entry was based off the 5 minute. Stops are right around VWAP, and 1840 will be where I'm looking for like the initial TP. If we have a good sell day, I think we can go down to like 1830-ish. Um, but that's if we don't start consolidating before news release. And obviously we're gonna see how that goes. Okay. I think that's all I got for gold. Let's see. Yeah, so actually I did look at EU earlier, Xavier, and that's what I was looking down. I was looking at too. It was we had this down candle around six. What was it? Let me see. Yeah, so it had a nice down candle, came back up and retested VWAP, and now it looks like it could be clean for a continuation move down. So actually I like that. I like the trade idea. I think that actually makes sense a lot. Um, you said I took a short. You took a short around 6-1. Yeah, that's actually pretty clean. I like it. Only thing with this is that so I haven't been trading EU a lot lately because EU and Dixie have an inverse correlation. And when one or the other gets stuck in a range, and normally it's Dixie, I just kind of leave it. Um, just I hate waiting around for trades. And you can kind of see this range that was in yesterday. And I think like we need a clean break, closure below all these wicks for a nice continuation down around that 59 area. Nice down close candle, and we can continue selling down towards maybe the 54, 55, 54 area. Bro, you left me and I can't share my screen.
I know. I just realized that. My bad. I should have
I
unshared.
was like, damn,
I
but it's all good.
My bad, guys.
I was just gonna go talking about the gold short I just took based
Okay.
off the 5 minute candles, and
Oh,
it
you
was
look at
pretty
that.
clean. Yeah. Um, there we go. So you can see it better. So that's what I was looking at. It was a retest of the breakdown on the 5 minute chart. And I got on the second retest,
This one?
the next one. Yeah.
Okay. This
Yeah.
one.
I didn't wasn't fast enough to get on the first one. So then I just either I was gonna wait to get my entry or I wasn't gonna get an entry at all. Um so we got the second pushback, and now I think we should start falling down. I want to see a strong close below this 5 minute low at 1845, to give more confidence in the trade. Xavier was talking about EU, and looking at the 30 and 50 minute chart, he went short somewhere along VWAP. If I'm assuming you went short around VWAP, stops um, probably around 62 area, and I like TP kind of where the point of control is. Oh, I think that's the point of control.
It's
Yeah,
just a
the
level I
red line.
have.
Okay, so that's yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. That's the bottom of this consolidation here. I like that.
Yeah.
So I bat had a trend back up around the 600 level. I had took a downside. Yeah. I mean, I like that. I think the shorts should work out for that one. I mean, I prefer. I mentioned earlier, I prefer a stronger dollar going forward, just based off of some things I'm seeing on the yen side. So if we get a stronger dollar, then you'll see a weaker euro. So I like the idea behind that. So I guess it would look something like, if I were trading this, it would look something like, yeah, not much range. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know how much you'll get out of it, to be honest, just because there's such a strong support. I mean, a massively strong support level at 1.05800 area. So I don't know what your target is. I mean, it's still, it's still a 35 pip range. I mean, move to downside, so that's fine. But the problem is, this range. I mean, I wouldn't be trading in this range. I don't know where you got in, but this is just an ugly range to trade in. What's a dialer, guys? I'm new to Forex. A dialer.
No, we're talking about the dollar. Like the dollar index, like Dixie.
Dollar, the US dollar.
Yeah.
So one thing you're going to want to keep an eye on if you're trading Euro USD is what the dollar is doing, because the dollar is going to have a massive influence on Euro USD. So the dollar. This is the DXY is the chart you want to look at. And so you chart that out and see where you think the dollar is going to go, and then if it lines up with your Euro USD short, then great.
Yeah, Dixie and the dollar. I mean Dixie and EU and Euro have like a very, very clean inverse correlation most of the time.
Right.
In trending markets, let me say that. And when we're chopping around, we're just chopping around.
Yeah, and it's like I mentioned, is like you got to keep in mind, in most of the time, like you said, it's very inversely correlated. You can see the Dixie has been just sitting here, not moving for about a month. So this is a time where the relationship, like the correlation, doesn't really come into play. Like you said, on a trending market, it works very well. So that's something definitely to keep in mind there. So they inverse to each other? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's Euro versus USD, and so they're the dollar is a very big part of, I guess, really any major currency. So, yeah, it's going to be a very strong inverse. Yeah. Fam, let's see. I see some, Fam posted her charts. Let's take a look at it. She said, I see similar levels you mentioned. I like the base Asia session. I want to wait for a flag break and retest. So the price breaks the base, I'll wait for a retest in short. I like that clean range too. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what we're looking for as well. We're going to wait for a break and retest in either direction is the way to go. I like your chart. Markup looks good. Very clean. So yeah, good stuff, fam. I like it. Like it. Good job.
Oil came back to your initial entry.
I know.
It came back down. I just looked at it now. I would have taken an entry, I feel like.
Yeah, it's held. It respected the level I I was watching here, so it's still valid for me.
Yeah.
Just kind of chilling. 15-minute. I like that 15-minute exhaustion wick on the oil. Look at that nasty that wick on the 15-minute.
I see it. That's nice.
You get a nice bearish continuation from that. So when oil came back up here, I removed my stops just so I didn't get wicked out, and I was just going to manually exit if it went back up, but I put him back. What's gold doing? Just hanging out? Yeah, chilling.
Yeah.
But yeah, Xavier, we're on here Monday to Thursday, 7 a.m. to like 8:45. So if you're new, this is definitely the best way to learn. Just hop on and ask us questions, because that's what we're here for. Werner, coffee versus US dollar. Coffee skilling on TradingView. So coffee versus US. All right, I gotta look this up. um,
KC1.
this is it right
Skilling.
here. So where's the?
That's why is it like a whole word?
I'm trying to figure out what is this the? Is this the? Where's the? All right. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
It's just coffee.
Yeah, it's just coffee. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a look. So he bought it 159.80. Wow, look at this. So I don't know. Oh, the charts are brand new. It's weird. What's skilling? We know what skilling is. Sure. Okay. I don't know. It's fine. I'll analyze it anyway. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here, but because there's like no data to go off of. But here's the thing. So you have this resistance here at 172. Support sitting here at 155. So you bought at 159.80. I'm going to drop that on the chart. So right around here. Okay, very decent price entry. Yeah, I think that's decent. I mean, if you're range trading right now. So here's the thing with the range trades. I don't know. I think so. The upside potential for me right now is only 165. Because we are range trading right now. I'd expect it to come back down to 155. And then maybe that's a better entry if you're looking for a bigger move. I'm not sure I like the entry right now where it's at, just given that it's a range trade.
Skilling is the liquidity provider.
Yeah, I just never even heard of them. That's weird.
Yeah, me either. I just got on. I'm using Pepperstone.
Pepperstone?
Yeah. It goes back to 2016.
Okay, that's a little better. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's way better. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, yeah, that's way better. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it's a decent area. I mean, we're coming into a daily support here off this trend line. Look, I mean, if you're looking for a swing trade out of this thing and your stops are at the low and you're looking for a big move towards like 200, I think you might. I mean, it looks decent, right? But we'll see. Gold, please. Moriera Trader. Sure. So, short gold right now. Looking at the 4-hour chart, we're running into resistance back from June. Looking at current price action, you had a high from yesterday form, having a lower high from the overnight session, and then you saw this 4-hour candlestick close below this support level. Current 4-hour candlestick gave us a wick to retest this resistance, and now we're pushing down bearish. Looking at the lower time frames, you have a lot of exhaustion here. This is where I sold. This is where I went short against the backside retest of this downward break. You could have grabbed another entry after it came back up right in here to retest this 5-minute breakdown.
That's where I got mine.
And yeah, so that's where Pablo shorted after it came back up to retest this 5-minute break. And so we're both sitting short. And I'd expect, I mean, look at the hourly. Current hourly came up, gave us a wick retest of this resistance, and we're now flipping bearish and pushing weak, pushing down. I'd expect at least to move down to 1840. If we get enough momentum with it, then maybe we get down to like the It's like 1833 area in here. So we'll see. But overall, you should get a nice short continuation in gold. And VWAP's downward sloping. So we should get just, a nice push down. Oh, man. Famous said, or back to her long bias idea, maybe a liquidity grab or look below and go. Yeah, it's definitely something to keep an eye on as well. If you get a break below and then it closes back above, that's definitely something I consider as well, fam, is, maybe then looking for something like that. So yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. Do you play pound AUD at all, Pablo, or are you just kind of chilling?
I didn't actually. I wanted it. It's funny that you said that. I have an alert like maybe 2 or 3 pips above where it topped out. Yeah.
Yep.
Um, I could have gotten an entry honestly, but um, I just wanted a higher risk reward, I think.
Yeah, I hear you.
And maybe gotten like a little bit too greedy with wanting price a little bit higher.
I thought price a little higher made sense to me. I wanted to see a retest of this breakdown here myself, and then like something like that. But
Yeah, I had my softs in like a similar spot. My entry was let me see. 76.012. That's where I had my alert
okay,
at.
yeah,
Yeah, right there.
yep.
Yeah. And yeah, so I was aiming for previous day slows. That's exactly a 3-to-1. Now it's like I'll take that. And I thought I was gonna get it, but
Damn, yeah,
never
so
got it.
close. Have a great rest of your day, Werner. Thanks for stopping in. So glad you're making a killing on coffee and cotton, because you're right, they're making big moves right now. So keep it up, dude. It's good to see you again. Nice gold.
Yeah. So one thing I'm doing, is because I'm a very, very impatient person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at my trades anymore. So I just put an alert when I'm waiting for like a certain level to get taken or stuff like that, right? And my alert just went off. And
Alert went off for what?
so to break this 5-minute low on
Oh,
gold.
yeah, right. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
funny.
now I would like gold to have a nice move down. And if I can close this position out before news, that would
Yeah,
be
dude, that'd be solid.
ideal, bro. That would be so ideal.
Because we have about
25
25
minutes.
minutes. And I think that's definitely feasible. At least get down to 1840. It's 3-to-1. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's a little bit over 2-to-1 for me. But
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, if we're close enough though, I might just close it out before news.
Let me see what I'm sitting at. Yeah, I'm sitting around stop was 1852. Yeah. Oh. It's about about 4-to-1 for me. Okay, so it's not bad. William, top of the morning to you, dude. Excuse me. Good to see you in the chat. I'm thinking of this oil, man. I don't know what to do. I'm like, there was a nice 15-minute bearish engulfing, nice 15-minute rejection wick, and I'm considering. I don't really want to mess with oil right now. I'm considering putting it to break even, but is that too tight? Like, I don't really want to see it come back up anymore.
Yeah, I feel like it would be too tight. I feel like
Okay.
there's a possibility you might get taken out if you go
It's
break
just
even.
at that point though, I feel like I'm just sitting in like a consolidation because we had, and here's what I was looking at, right? So we had this support, it came down, it retested it, gave us this really strong exhaustion wick, 15-minute bearish engulfing. I would have wanted to see it just wick up and then start falling. And
Yeah,
then if it comes back up to my entry point in this area, then I feel like it's just, it's consolidating. That 15-minute bearish engulfing, which just didn't mean anything.
yeah. Well, it's still 2 minutes in this 5 minute candle, and you got 10 minutes left in the hourly. So
That's true. I'll at least
if
wait
we
till the
can
end. Yeah,
flip bearish
that's
this
a
five
yeah.
minute and have it down close candle, we can flip bearish on the hourly,
Yeah, that's a
and
very
that
good
would
call.
be a very clean close.
That's why it's important to pay attention to the time, because I didn't even I didn't register that it was like 6 minutes away till the hourly close, which then I'm definitely going to wait for because we could easily flip bearish on that. So that's a good call on that one. I'm going to wait at least until 8 o'clock. And then if price action that ends up being up towards my entry, then I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah, but that rejection wick looks insane.
Yeah, right. And the hourly just rejection wick,
Yeah,
yeah.
damn, GA is falling.
Yeah,
Um,
that would have been a nice entry. Clean move down to the lows here.
mhm.
The reason I like GA, I like trading GA with GJ is because I've noticed there's completely zero correlation. Like whenever GA does something, it's just completely different than GJ. It's like great. It's like diverse. It's like, because sometimes I'll consider trading EJ, Euro JPY, but it's very very correlated to GJ. So it's like one or the other you got to trade. Rather with pound AUD, it's like you can not worry about that at all, and you're good.
This hourly candle on gold, chef's kiss, bro.
Oh,
Nice.
baby. Look, I mean, see? God, that's beautiful, dude. I think
Now
gold's
we
a...
need this 30 minute to close heavy. That would be
Dude,
nice.
if 30-minute closes below, like, these bodies and amongst these wicks, dude, we should be good just to plummet.
Yeah.
Looking really nice. Nice 5-minute. Oh, yeah, dude. What are you looking at today, William? What are you thinking about trading? Keep in mind, in 20 minutes, we have ADP. And then in 35 minutes, we have jobless claims. I like that oil 5-minute. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see in oil. This nice rejection, like retest rejection wick, start flipping bearish. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So if we're not near TP by the time ADP comes around, I'm going break even and removing my take profit.
Yes, I agree. I'm with you on that one.
So if our direction is right, get a nice little move out of it. And if I'm wrong, hopefully I don't get slipped a lot.
Yeah, right. I mean, I feel like if we're wrong, at least the slippage may be just what our normal stop was, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, you do have a nicer range to work with.
Do you buy gold in lots too or shares? If you're trading Forex, we trade Forex off of the MT5 platform. We're trading lots.
Look at this 5-minute on NASDAQ. It's screaming sells to me, but I'm not gonna touch it.
I agree. Look, sells look very, very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, like, looking at the day, sells look very nice, but I zoom out and like, fuck me, dude. Like, look at yesterday's price action. Look at, dude, that's just burf.
Yeah, bro.
Choppy.
It's the first week of the year, and it's first week of the year, and we had FOMC, we have NFP, like.
Yep. William, I'm playing sidelines till about 10:30. Okay. What do you is there a reason you're waiting until 10:30? I'm just curious. Or Pound AUD. Oh my goodness.
Bro, I know.
It's great. One minute left on the hourly close. Dude, we could get a nasty. I hope gold starts like pushing really strong down into news, because we have the news event at 8:15 and COMEX open at 8:20. Like, this thing could easily, if it wanted to, and they both came in line, easily go down to that 1830 area with the news and COMEX open.
Yeah.
Easy. So that'd be a that'd be a solid move. That would be around a 8, almost about a 9-to-1 for my shorts.
That would be nice. That'd be pretty nice.
Right. All right, 8 o'clock. Nice close. I like that close on the 30-minute. I like that close on the hour. Oil, great close as well. Yeah. I think both plays are looking really nice. I like the fact that we're going up right away first in gold. Give us that wick.
Yeah.
So we can then start rolling over. Damn, copper's moves are like extreme. Like, look at this move we had overnight in copper. And like, even like, yes, like copper's moves seem like fucking.
I've never traded copper before.
Me neither. But I flipped to it and I saw it and I was like, huh, look at that move. Me neither. And corn's getting whacked too. Corn. Oil giving us this strong retracement right away, so I'm okay because it's only 2 minutes in.
Yeah, gold is too.
Yeah, right. It is, but I'm okay. We're only 2 minutes in, and I think we're just going for a deep retracement before we start dumping again. So
Yeah, it pretty much had no bottom wick.
none. I mean, literally none.
It's
I mean,
just
on mine at
getting
least,
some
none.
orders.
So I think this is. I think we're still sitting good in this. Nothing specific. Just want to see the reaction off the reports. William says, "Okay, yeah, gotcha." So you're waiting for after all the reports, the S&P Global Services PMI, the ADP, the yeah. Looking at Starbucks, Baba, Netflix, IBM. Nice. What is the yellow on the right side of your chart? Are you referring to this? If you're referring to this, it's the volume profile. It shows where where the strength or the volume is per price point. So like at 73.60, this is the strongest area where you're going to see a lot of, support and resistance, because that's the heaviest traded price in this current chart right now. Right here is like in current price action where the heaviest traded price is. And it usually lines up with support and resistance as well. But it's just another area to keep in mind. I guess just to look at. But it's volume profile. Do you guys trade silver? Yeah, I trade silver.
Yeah,
I trade it. I usually try to stick to silver longs only because the gold to silver ratio is still elevated from where the average is. And so in order for that to come down, silver's got to outperform on the long side, and gold outperforms on the sell side. So when I trade silver, I typically just stick to longs. But yeah, Xavier just tells you where the strongest price points are for volume. So you could look at, how most people have volume on the bottom here, and it tells you the volume per like time of day. Well, this is like volume on the right side, but it tells you volume per price point. So this spike right here at 1851.61, there's a lot of volume being traded at this price. When there's a lower price, it's lower right here, 1850. Not a lot of volume in here. So it just tells you how much volume is traded per price.
nice savings should be in nice profits for EU right now.
Oh, is it dumping?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Getting the retracement at the open, but
yeah, right. Like with everything else.
Yeah.
I'm liking this price action on gold. Came up, retested that resistance again, and start pulling back. So gold should be good here. Yeah, I mean, like Pablo said earlier, it's the first week of the new year and the month, so it's you gotta be patient on some of these plays because it's gonna be choppy. You gotta be patient, but GJ, there
we go, GJ longs.
All right, so let's see if we can get I want to find something like this is what I'm going to look for the longs, some kind of push up retest. So I mean, I'm looking on the 15 minutes, so I won't get it for another maybe 45 minutes or so. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, GJ Longs could come and play. And the reason, for I guess Xavier or for anybody out there, the reason I'm looking for some type of move like this is because if you're longing the breakout, there's really no good stop loss. So typically, typically when price moves somewhere, it likes to retrace, find support, and then run. But B, like if you're buying here, the stop loss, there's really no good stop loss. Rather, if you wait for the retest and for it to find support, your stop loss can be back in the range here below that support being found. So you have a cleaner stop loss, better risk to reward, and you're less likely to get a fake out and this thing to come back down. So that's why I'm looking for a retest. Gold, nice. Oil still messing around. I'm thinking about getting the Netflix puts around 315. I'll look at it, but I don't really trade stocks, so I don't want to do you a disservice because I don't know the fundamentals or anything in the stocks right now. But just looking at it, I like that idea. We're finding resistance at this gap fill here. That 315 is going to be this gap fill right here. So let's look for something like this. I think it's a decent play. It's also an area that Netflix is retesting from this break of trend line here. I think it's a really good idea, William. There must be a dog in here because it smells like ass. One of the dogs must have just shit in my office. It smells like straight ass in here. My God. Can't breathe. Yo, what the hell? God, it smells like ass.
Now I got 5 minutes. The question is, am I going to break even or not?
Ooh. Oh, God. Well, hopefully the 5-minute pushes down and you can get some room. I mean, I feel like if it's down towards the 1845 lows.
Yeah. So that's my thing. If it's down towards these 5-minute lows, 1845, I go break even. I'm okay with that.
Right.
But where it's at right now,
it's a tough one, dude.
Yeah.
Tough one. I mean, I feel like for me, like just because I'm at a better price point, like I'm up here, I'll consider it now. But if I were in a price point on this retest here, where's your stop sitting? I would at least bring my stops down. I mean, I don't know.
My stops are right there. Yeah.
Right, a VWAP here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. This is a tough one. This would be a tough one. I mean, the thing with ADP is ADP is not a very significant number. It's non-farm. ADP has never been a significant number. So I feel like if it comes up, it's likely coming down to retrace again. So it's a tough one. I don't know. It's just I don't think you get a sweep your order type of move off of ADP because it's never that significant. So I just I might pull my stops or just kind of like play off of how I feel. God, it smells like shit. Did someone shit in here? Oh my God. What a fucking choke over here. Oh.
Yo, what?
Yo, my fucking husky shit in the other room. I can't breathe.
Oh, fuck.
God, dude. It's getting worse. Oh, God. I need some incense. Oh. Yeah, I like gold pushing down ahead of the print. That'll make me feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, my God,
I love
dude.
this bit.
Yeah. So what are you feeling? What do you think you're going to do heading to the print with your stop?
I think I might go break even.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
You can always enter back in, like if it pushes up and it comes back down, like and it like forms a nice, you can always enter again. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pushing nicely. I would like to see this candle turn bearish.
Oh, dude, that'd be solid. Yeah, because it has no bottom wick. We have that nice, huge upper wick. Yeah, dude, this is looking really nice. It just flipped bearish for a second.
If we flip bearish and we have ADP and then COMEX open and we're able to continue to downside momentum, that would be the most ideal thing.
Yeah, dude, that would be solid.
Yeah, but I definitely don't want to get slipped.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, William, that's what I'm saying. Dying over here. Someone help me out. It's like hard to breathe. I'm like inhaling like shit, like fumes. Oh, shit particles. All right, let's see. Oh man. Oil. You look nasty. Fucking nasty. I don't know, dude. I'm tempted just to bag oil. It's just been ugh.
It's just ranging still. Let me see.
Just ranging in here, dude.
Yeah, it's just baby stepping down, bro.
I know. It's annoying.
Yeah, I'm gonna go break even, bro. I might get taken out break even. I think that's what's gonna happen, but
yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
He's sitting at point of control of the daily session here, so. All right, let's see. 50 seconds left. All right, gold. I'll pull my stops down.
Let's see.
Not quite at break even, but I brought my stops down significantly. Are y'all saying COMEX is coming out? COMEX is at 820. That's the opening. That's the floor open for, for the metals and stuff. All right, come on down. 15 seconds. Come on down. Let's start, dude. Just flush down. All right, 5 seconds, guys. Here we go. I'll answer that in a second, Xavier, if that didn't already answer your question. Oh, oil's pushing down. Gold's pushing down. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Oil's pushing down. Yes, nice. Yeah, so this is the initial reaction off of gold. But let's see. ADP is it's a red folder event. It's a news event that just came out, Xavier. It's non-farm employment changes. Nice 15-minute close on GJ. I mean, oh yeah, fam, look at that. That's beautiful.
Damn, bro. Remember when I said that sales on NASDAQ would be nice?
Is it dumping? Yeah, dude, that was really nice. That was really nice. Oil's pushing down. All right. Come on, gold. Just dump, dude. Let's go. There we go. Come on, push down. I'm trying to decide if I want to move my take profit or... I probably will because we're heading to COMEX also. I'm going to pull it down a little bit.
Yeah, I took my TP off.
Yeah. I just set it around 1835. All right, let's see. GJ up too. Oh wow, we had GJ. Yeah, it's right.
GJ.
Is it Dixie dropping?
That was nice.
No,
that was very nice on GJ.
Right, that was really nice. So still definitely valid entries on GJ. I'm not, I'm going to either look for a retest of 159.6, or if we break through 160, I'll look for backside retest of 160, which will just be a shorter risk reward, or but it'll still work. So I'm just going to keep an eye on GJ here and wait for it to settle down. Come on, gold. Let's go. Gold. COMEX open in 3 minutes. So we'll kind of see what that gives us.
So we're still bearish. I'm thinking about taking my stop loss.
For what?
Gold.
I mean, now that the news didn't really like mess you up. I mean, I wouldn't see why not. I mean, I put my stop back where it was because the news.
Yeah, I'm about to. 151.
I think we can get a nice push down, like 1835 or 1836 area. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, so I put my stop loss back to its original place.
So did I. Yeah.
I want to see this 5-minute close nice, and then we can continue moving down.
Right.
Yeah, I think we could get a nice move down to 1830-ish.
Agreed. Yeah. Famila, did you take any entries yet? If so, where are you at? What's your entry? If not, then what are you looking for? If you want to post a chart in Discord, you can. What did the numbers even come out as? I didn't even look. They came in, wow, way hotter than expected. That's going to be interesting and very, very weak for gold, because the non-farm tomorrow is expected to be weak. And so if this is a precursor to what we're getting for non-farm, gold's just going to be in a death spiral down if we get high numbers here. So it's gonna be interesting. Where the hell did my gold go? There it is.
Yeah, I like it.
What's going on, Lindo? I'm just gonna call you Lindo. Lindo, I don't want to butcher your name, but Lindo. What's going on, Lindo? Oil, nice move in oil, looking good here, breaking the lows. Gold pushing down. Man, today's going to be a solid day. COMEX open is out in 30 seconds. I feel like COMEX open.
Well, let's see if it even gives enough volume in COMEX open, because we had a lot of volume.
Yeah. No, I mean that's a good point. Sometimes COMEX opens a dud. Sometimes it's a it's a massive move. It's a hit or miss. So we'll see. Either way, though, if people actually like pay attention to that ADP print, and it's like people, it's if you think it's a precursor to tomorrow, or tomorrow, gold's going to have a nasty move down. Yeah, Xavier, we're looking at your USD. Look at that dump, dude. Dumping really nicely. Good job with that play. That was a great play.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah.
Good job, dude. COMEX open, uneventful. Probably, because like Pablo mentioned, we already had the volume come out with the news 5 minutes ago. So, but we should get that continuation down with the selling volume we had and with technicals.
Yeah. Let's see.
Nice setup there. What are you referring to, Lindo? Euro USD? 7 minutes left in the 15-minute close and the 30-minute close. What time frame you looking at? I'm on the 5-minute right now for gold, but I don't know what I was looking at the time that you had sent that because there's a little delay in the stream. But I've been mostly sitting on the 5-minute for gold. You can see on the top left, the highlighted, the highlighted color right here, blue. The blue highlighted color. It's 5-minute. Oh man.
Yeah, I see it right now. Just gold coming down to retest that breakdown right there.
Yep.
And then flipping.
Right.
Just off of the 5-minute chart.
Agreed.
I kind of want to trail my stops, and I'm going to trail my stops to just 1849. I don't think price should come back into there.
Yeah.
It's just above those wicks at 1849.
Right.
So we should continue bearish.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this 30-minute close and this 15-minute close because if this 15-minute leaves us like nasty or like wick,
yeah,
it's just like I'll probably trail mine as well. So
yeah, I don't wanna see that 15-minute turn bullish.
yeah, no, I mean it's just
And then it just looks like a liquidity grab.
Right.
It does end up going that
Right.
way.
So see if what this 5-minute gives us. This is the 5-minute that tells the story. It's sitting right at the point of control, right below the point of control of the morning session.
Damn, Nasdaq was nice.
Yeah, dude.
Nasdaq should continue falling down.
That was nice. There we go, gold. Let's get that pushed down. Oil's been just a freaking dud, dude. Look at this price action.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But 9 o'clock's when the oil market opens, so maybe in 30 minutes I'll get my TP hit.
I really don't want this 15-minute to be ugly as hell.
Yeah, right. I know. Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude.
All right.
Uh,
Actually, I'm about to hop off. I gotta go take care of some stuff.
all
So
right, dude.
I'll catch you guys later. And Ty, I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Hey, man. See you, dude.
All right.
Xavier, does trading view have a trailing stop? Trading view? Not sure. I mean, we don't trade off of trading view. We trade off of MT5. We just chart off of trading view. So I don't trade off trading view, so I'm not sure. I imagine they would. I'm not sure. So we have jobless claims coming out in a minute and a half, or I guess a minute and 10 seconds. So news event after news event after news event. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We're in for a ride. Gold's pushing down. I'd like to see gold start pushing down and close nice bearish candle with the higher time frames in front of jobless claims. That would be ideal. All right, 15 seconds left. Gold's pushing down. It's looking nice. Jobless claims comes out in 10 seconds. All right, pushing down nicely. See if we can get that continuation down. Let's see what the numbers came in as. Trying to flip back and forth because I want to watch price action here, but I want to see what the numbers came in as. Let me pull up Twitter. Numbers came in. Trade deficit came in. I don't think the numbers came out yet. 204,000. So, yeah, way better than expected. Way better than expected. Kind of uneventful here. See what the equities are doing. Pushing down on that. If better than expected means negative news from markets, more rate hikes incoming, right? Yeah, so if we have... Yeah, exactly. It's they're... I mean, ADP came in just insanely higher than expected. which is, if this is a precursor for tomorrow, unemployment claims came in way better than expected. So that's not good for the market. As you can see, the market's pulling back off both of those news events here. So see, we get a gold. I want to see gold flush. It's due for a flush, and if the Dixie's running here, Dixie's running towards highs. Not that it has, you can tell that the relationship right now is just weak. Equities are dumping, so we should see a flush in gold. Oil's finally starting to work out in my shorts to see if we can actually get a push down here, or if it's just going to stall where it has been stalling. What about rates? Not necessarily. I mean, they're very their view on rates right now are pretty set in stone as far as looking at the previous dot plot and looking at where we are already. So I think the main thing they're looking for right now with the rate hikes is inflation. At least that's what they've been mentioning. So I don't think this necessarily means, hey, more rate hikes coming, but it's definitely not a good sign for, you know, the potential of rate hikes and the economy moving forward. So yeah, because they want they want it to cool off a little bit, and it's not cooling off at all, given the data from the jobs numbers. So typically, yes, hey, rate hikes are in line, but I don't think this is just the signal saying, hey, more rate hikes. It's definitely a factor, which is why the market's moving down, because it's not working. No, I mean, yeah, Mo, they've been targeting jobs, right? So look, I agree with you. So they've been targeting jobs, and they've been saying that the biggest issue right now is the jobs market. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying, based off of what they said lately in the FOMC meeting minutes, in the last Fed meeting, I'm just basing it off of what they've said. They've said, hey, rate hikes are based off the inflation. If we see, heavier inflation, we'll pound more. I'm just saying, I agree with you. I think jobs are more important, but they've been basing the rate hikes, so they say, off of the inflation. So that's why I'm just saying, I think this is an important number for the hikes, but I don't think it's that deciding factor, is what I'm saying. Market's still looking weak. Gold trying to push down here. See if we can get a push down in gold. I'm going to move my stops to break even. Just kind of let it run from there. Yeah, Mo, I'm with you. I definitely have a bad feeling about the economy as well, without a doubt. So it's yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one. I think we're in for. I think everybody's in for like a rude awakening Like I think this like we haven't even seen panic level yet in the markets clearly. So I think the economy's in for a wake up call uh, this year. Oil trying to move down here, really trying. It's really close. It's trying so hard. Um, but, bro, it's simple. Most part of CPI is housing. Sellers won't drop the price as soon. So that means only bad labor market, poor economy going to scare people, resulting in housing. Oh, 100%, dude. I mean, I have some people who are talking to me. They're like, dude, we want to buy a house, but we're going to wait until the spring. I think the prices drop. Typically, the market for housing strong, in this time of year, right, heading into spring. I'm like, dude, typically, okay, I agree with you, but right now the prices have stayed high. And so, what makes you think? They say high from last year. So, what makes you think they're going to start dropping in the spring? They're not. This economy's getting worse, and I think there's going to be a lot worse right now. So, I agree with you. I think housing is a big issue right now as well. That that people aren't really thinking about. So, um, labor market is hot. You got the housing market is shit. So it's you're exactly right. You're not going to hit 2% with the housing market just being the way it is. Yeah, they've dropped a little, but still have some ways to go. Um, sorry guys, just looking at my oil position. Oil position just hit my take profit, so oil is good to go. So we'll drop some money bags on the screen there. Looking good on oil there. Gold should follow suit as well. Nasty wick on GJ. Yeah, that was nasty. Did you trade that, fam? Did you get stuck in that? After that 15-minute close, I wasn't even looking at GJ at all because it rejected yesterday's highs, broke through this consolidation, but had a nasty rejection wick. So at that point, once I saw that, if I was in a position, I would have closed. If I was looking for position, I'm not looking for one anymore. So yeah, that was nasty. Good. I'm glad you didn't get stuck in that. I think it will play out eventually, maybe. Not yet, though. All right, guys. Probably gonna hop off. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'll sit on here. Sit on here for a couple more minutes, and if nothing, then I'm just gonna hop off. Thanks, Mo. Appreciate it. It's nice talking to you. It's been a while. Do you not have Mo? Do you not have Discord? 'Cause I want you to join our Discord group because everybody in there misses you. We did a Vant happy hour in December, and I didn't have a way to get a hold of you. I wish you were in Discord. Xavier, good job, dude. Euro USD pushing down nicely. Good job on that trade, my guy. Keep it up. Well, Mo, if you have Discord, you should consider getting Discord because we miss you. We're all in there. We're all in there. But yeah, so oil hit take profit for me today. Gold is most likely going to hit take profit. Stops are at break even at this point, so she'll get a nice move. Markets probably going to continue to dump today. So yeah, but that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's been a pleasure, and as always, you guys make the stream a lot more fun and entertaining. So I appreciate that. I hope to see you on again next week. Have a great weekend, and if you're not in our Discord, join our Discord. Anybody, it's in the description of the video. If it's not in this description of the video, then check one of our educational videos lately. It's in some of the descriptions. But yeah, it's good hanging out with you guys today. Have a good rest of your day, and have a good weekend. I'll see you next week.